Why you might want to reopen a denied supplemental security income or Social Security disability insurance claim. What happens if you filed a claim for Social Security benefits that was denied, or you just walked away from it without filing an appeal? Now you're having trouble working, or your medical condition has gotten worse, and you want to apply for benefits again. Can you reopen an earlier disability claim? How much will you get if you get your benefits this time around? Learn the answers to these questions. The starting point to answering your question about this begins with an understanding about how your benefits are tied to your application date. If you are awarded supplemental security income benefits, you're entitled to your benefits beginning on either the date of your application or the date you became disabled, whichever's later in time. On the other hand, if you're awarded Social Security disability benefits, you're entitled to benefits beginning either 12 months prior to the application date or 5 months after you became disabled, whichever's later. Got it? So what happens if you want to reopen an earlier disability claim? So let's say you've been denied benefits and you didn't file a request for reconsideration or a request for hearing, and you've missed the deadline. The Social Security Administration has closed your file. Circumstances have changed, and now you want to open up that SSI or SSDI claim. You may be able to have the claim reopened if you file a new claim and that claim is related to the original claim. A claim denied by DDS can be reopened by the claims examiner at the DDS level, the administrative judge level at the hearing stage, or by the appeals council. A denial of a request to reopen a prior claim can't be appealed. If you're successful, you can receive benefits back to the date of the first application. There are 3 things that are required to reopen an earlier disability claim. Number 1, only related and overlapping claims can be reopened. Number 2, the application is timely. And 3, the original denial was wrong. Let's go through each of these. Only related and overlapping claims can be reopened. The prior disability claim has to be related to the current disability claim. In other words, Social Security is not going to reopen a prior claim that's based on a disability that's unrelated to the current claim. So let me give you an example. If you file your initial claim based on a cardiac condition, the second claim has to be related to the cardiac issue. So if you've had a subsequent heart attack, the 2 claims are related and overlapping. You can reopen the original claim if you meet the next 2 steps. The second application has to be timely. The onset date of your disability on your second claim has to be within the time frame covered. But what about a prior claim that's less than a year old? A prior SSDI or SSI claim that is final can be reopened within 12 months of the date of the decision for any reason. DDS may have denied your original application or request for reconsideration, or the administrative law judge has denied your claim. But if that 12 months has passed, it's more difficult to reopen the claim and you have to show good cause. So it's crucial that you do this within 12 months. Good cause is defined as having new and material evidence about the claim, finding a clerical error in the way the benefits were calculated, or the fact that the written DDS decision shows error on its face. New material evidence is something that the prior decision maker didn't consider, and it would have changed the decision maker's decision because it would have been obvious on the face of the decision. Well, what about a prior claim that's more than 4 years old? The Social Security Administration will only reopen in a case that's been closed for more than 4 years if the denial was based on fraud or similar fault, a mistake in computing benefits, or to correct an error that once again is evident on the face of the written decision, or where the denial was based on a criminal conviction that was later overturned. This can be tough. How can I help you reopen a claim? Applying for Social Security disability benefits can be overwhelming. It's hard to understand the Social Security disability forms. Complete those forms accurately and keep track of deadlines. If you gave up or missed filing deadlines, it doesn't have to be fatal to your claim if you need to refile. I can help you, guide you through the application process and help you reopen a claim. I can make sure that your new application is developed in a way that establishes that it's related to your prior application, or has the right onset date, or argue why new evidence should be considered, or why there's a clear mistake in the initial decision, or why there's good cause to reopen the initial application. And I'll be honest with you, I'll tell you if you can't reopen your claim for any reason so you understand why. I take Social Security cases on a contingency fee basis. You don't pay my fee unless I win. The fee was going to be collected from your back benefits. It's either 25% of the back benefits up to a maximum of $6,000, whichever is less. And the Social Security Administration determines the amount of that fee. I don't. I can help you get the Social Security disability benefits you deserve. Call me today at 727-894-3188 for a complimentary consultation.